Fire baby, make you dance for me, no. Waka baby, make you shake for me, no. That's the kitchen, I think I will go, no. That's the kitchen, I think I will go, no. Hold me under, hold me, push out the floor. Balawi's baby, Fire baby, make you dance for me, no. Waka baby, make you shake for me, no. That's the kitchen, I think I will go, no. That's the kitchen, I think I will go, no. Hold me under, hold me, push out the floor. Balawi's baby, Fire baby, make you dance for me, no. Waka baby, make you shake for me, no. That's the kitchen, I think I will go, no. That's the kitchen, I think I will go, no. Hold me under, hold me, push out the floor. Balawi's baby, Fire baby, make you dance for me, no. Waka baby, make you shake for me, no. That's the kitchen, I think I will go, no. That's the kitchen, I think I will go, no. Hold me under, hold me, push out the floor.
Now this will never go with 2025. Una, please share, please share, please share. Please share. So now we got a very important topic we want to talk about. Relationship issue. So please share. Una, please share, Bell. Miss Keta, I'm doing well. Good morning. Natu, good morning. I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. I'm blessed. I'm alive. But I share more. They tell me where you're watching me from. Full stats. Please share, please share, please share. So then we got a very, very good morning, Zainab Wuri. Good morning, darling. Good morning, Tina Conte. Good morning. Please share and share and share to your groups. Tag your friends. Inet London, how you doing? Yes, how are you doing? How are you doing, guys? Thank you, darling, watching from Freetown. Elizabeth, how are you, darling? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I go let you see, but you don't have police. I pull inside be cool, Bobo. Isabel, you don't say that winter now you can pull all with them under the hole. Good Bobo, exactly. Don't tell you that you know what there. Mamiti, I'm doing well, baby. Ramatu, I'm doing well, sweetie. Madina from Bo, I'm doing well, darling. Unashiabo. Now they tell us, so I pull inside Kubomo. You know when I call Kubomo? Like one of the Instagram fan, they laugh. He said, look at you again, I want about Kubomo. Good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you do watch me from. Today, we get a very, very important topic we get for talk about today. So, the topic is about relationship. But before we go to relationship issue, I want to address one issue, especially for una the new bloggers. You know, me, for those of you who are new, when I was on Facebook, some of you were not opportune to hold a telephone. I built my name here. I fought for my name here. It is either you believe it or you do not believe it. I am recognized. My voice has power. My voice can make changes. It is either you accept it or you do not accept it. I am not on the negative side when I am talking about things. I just want things to be straight. I want people to get what they deserve. I am not in the position to stand for any award. I have passed that stage. Before some of you came to social media, I was here. My voice was being heard. My voice has made decision changes. I do not need any award. I believe some of you saw. When I went to award, I was recognized. That is what I deserve now, recognition. Not award. I'm not fighting for award. I have been in every sphere of things in the Sierra Leonean community. I have supported so many organizations that don't even recognize me today. Financially, morally, some people that are in position today, I supported them without having no payback from nobody. Wholeheartedly, I did. You get it? But again, this is a time in which when we want to make changes, we should make positive changes. We should make changes that are true to you and to me and to our children. I have no qualms against anybody being awarded, being given an award. I have no qualms. But what I am saying is that the essence of award has lost its vibrancy. It has lost its taste. It has lost its dignity. It has lost what we used to know award for. In case some of you do not know, award is all walks of life and people that have contributed meaningfully to things that happen within their community. They have award Sierra Leone, they have award America, they have award Europe, they have award Continental, they have award London. Now, in America here, we have 52 states. 52 states. What I see in award here are one set of people who are connected, who bring themselves together and give themselves award, and then they say that's award. But that was not the original aspect of Awol. First of all, when it started 10 years ago, you even want to just sit and watch what the people were. You were eager to see who were nominated because it was diverse. But then it reaches out in a position in which it is who knows you and who do not know you. It's not even no more about merit. Now I'm coming to the Samike issue. Okay. Now I'm coming to the Samike issue. What I said, I want you to know Samike is my daughter. I do not affiliate with her that much because of her affiliation with Juliana Conte. That is why I do not affiliate with her. Because like I said, during she introduced me into Juliana Conte's camp. She and Hawa Conde. They were the one who called me personally, and I came into Juliana Conte's camp. But when everything was happening, she never said a word. And that was a slap to my face. And because of that, I will not affiliate with her. Like I've already said. But I have no grudge against her. Even if it was so funny that it was after when I came from Awol that I knew she was behind me where Ginger Queen was. Even when I went to go and take picture with Ginger Queen, people did not even give us opportunity to take a picture. It was when I was coming that when I was yelling, Samike, I found out that she was behind me. That was when I saw the video. And like I said, I never laid eyes on her in that hall. I never laid eyes on Julie in that. I did not see them. I'm not going to lie, I did not. It was when I was watching the video that I saw her behind me. Now, what I'm trying to say here, Samike is in America, okay? I'm just saying, look, now we have what Lima and Dima and his wife. They are very unique people. Dima is a Mende by tribe. The wife is a Timini by tribe. They are doing the same thing that Samike is doing. They are in Europe. If you are talking about influencing, if you are talking about peace, I think those are the people who should have been given influencer in Europe because they are in Europe. They are in Europe. Now, like I said, I will be going to Award Germany. I am not going there to go take no award. I am going there to go and host the show. That shows I am going to be representing my brand. That shows I have been honored. I have passed that position of award. I have passed that position of award. If award does not belong to you, I do not want any award that they will give to me that does not involve money. I am not a fool to go and take an empty plaque and keep it in my house where it doesn't involve. I have seen too much. I am here contemplating for some of you, not for me anymore. But heaven forbid, the day they will call me and say, Daphne, I'm going to give you an award. I will be right on that hall and ask everybody to donate. Give me money. Because I will not live from that hall empty or naked. Yes, I will not, because I've worked. And when I see they give people award, it comes with packages. Not to come and give me an empty plaque that costs $10 and no. And again, you use me to bring your people to you. You use me to sell your tickets. I'm not going to play those games with nobody. I'm not going to play those games. Two, I'm not going to play those games. So like I said, I want to address that issue. I do not hate nobody. I am just like, I want people to get what they deserve. You could not be in America and be receiving an award. Then what? I mean, that doesn't even encourage those who are in Europe. And I like I said, and I'm still saying it, I do not think she deserves an award in Europe. There are people who are doing what she's doing there. She could have been invited to go and host the show. She could have been invited to go and I mean something else. But giving an award, what about those who are there? I know people who want to say that's a throwback on somebody. Yes, but I think that's a disenfranchisement to those who are in Europe and who are trying to grow up. They deserve to be recognized too. In as much as you want to throw it on somebody's face, but again, just like they did something for Alice in London, an organization called her, gave her an award. That doesn't mean, but again, giving somebody an award just because you want to throw a face on somebody, it discredits the organization. It discredits the integrity. It discredits the essence of the organization. It just shows it's just a money-making thing. It just shows it's not a credible thing. And it just shows it doesn't deserve people wasting their money to go and see those things. That is what I think. And again, like I said, that is just my honest opinion. I have no hate against nobody. I'm just saying people are over there who deserve to have the award than you throwing an award to America for somebody who doesn't live in America. And it's something like in Europe. And again, you people remember when I came from I was mad that they're giving somebody in Africa award for America issue. Again, I stand to be corrected, but that is where I stand. And again, that's my opinion. Okay? I have no time for hate. Trust me, I don't. So you would think you can just drop what I said because you want to chase clout. You're just stupid. Negativity will not take you anywhere. Those who've done it before, it didn't take them anywhere. Try to be positive. There are so many other good things that I say here. Why don't you cut that one and put it on your page? No, you will not sell. But when it comes to negativity, you will sell. And again, I'm not afraid of anybody. Nobody pays my bill here. Okay? So again, that is what I mean when I said what I said. Okay? Now, let us come to our real topic. Our topic today is relationship issue. Relationship issue. There are so many things that are happening in our daily lives that we are the cause of what is going on. But first of all, before we start, look at yourself and say, I am beautiful. Look at yourself and say, I am worthy. Look at yourself and say, I am blessed. And remember, today is a beautiful day. It's beautiful because you are alive. It's beautiful because you are here. And remember, if nobody told you today that they love you, I do love you because you have the time to come here and listen to me. Love you all. I love you. Okay, so let's continue with what we have to say. There are times when we start a relationship. In most cases, we women, we give out a little too much. That when you want to correct your excessive giving, it becomes a problem in a relationship. Today, we're talking about relationship issues. There are certain women, when they want to get into a relationship, they do not have boundaries. And those boundaries affect them when they want to correct their mistakes. Relationship is a two-way street. It's a thing of give and take. There are no two people born, even twins that are born on the same day. There are no two people who have the same mind. But at the same time, they can give and take, compromise to accommodate each other. In most relationships, women have the tendency to give more than they can take because they feel inferior of themselves. So when they see a nice guy, when they see a nice man that they happen to fall in love with, they tend to lose their guard. They tend to lose the guard. They tend to forget there should be boundaries in life. Just like I said, there are no two people who were born the same day who have the same mind. In most relationship, the woman gives a little too much. And when it comes to the bottom of it, when she wants to correct her mistakes, that is when the problem starts. Like I said before, relationship is a give and take. Self-confidence matters. Loving yourself is important. Because if you love yourself, you will know where your boundary starts. If you love yourself, you will know where your boundary starts. So many relationships are not even relationship. It is situationship, in which people think they are in love, but no, they are only infatuated into each other because they have common agenda. But one thing I want to make clear here, any relationship that does not start with God, whosoever you consider him to be, is just a situationship that is bent to be demised at any given time. That is the reason I said, with God, whosoever you consider him to be. That situation, that relationship will demise before you think about it. There are times, if you go to the altar, you see they'll tell you for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, for in sickness and in health, and they'll tell you all those words. And when we sit at that altar, we listen to those words, we take those oaths, we take those vows. But when things start getting to it, we find out that those vows, those oaths do not matter. Because why? Somebody somewhere was not in a relationship. They were in a situationship. and somebody had given more in this situationship, thinking that they were in a relationship, thinking that they were in love, not knowing that they were infatuated, because why, they had a common agenda. A relationship is complicated when you want it to be complicated. All of this as a theory that when relationship or situationship starts, it is one thing that most of you people are negligent of, and that is conversation. Ask questions. Plenty of us go into a relationship without asking no questions. You just see a handsome guy, and you want to go into a relationship with him without asking no questions, without knowing where he comes from, without knowing who his family are, without knowing what his past relationship was. When it comes to relationship, it is complicated. But again, if you want to continue, you can follow me on YouTube, and we'll continue on my YouTube, because I'm still on my YouTube. You'll have a good day on Facebook. Okay, like I'm saying, relationship is complicated. It is complicated because when you do not have conversation, when a relationship starts, when you do not ask pertinent questions, when a relationship starts, you find out that at the middle or towards the end, that you want to ask those questions, there are no space, because flimsy and falsehood has submerged. And so there is no space for the conversation that is supposed to have been held at the start of the relationship. So many relationships shatter because by the time you want to start asking questions, you have dived into a relationship. You have submerged yourself into something that you are not expecting, because you fail to ask pertinent questions when the relationship started. Una share. I don't come on Facebook now, only YouTube and Instagram a day. So I want you guys to share. And I want you guys to give me stars as well. Instagram, I need stars from you. YouTube, I need stars from you. We're having a good conversation. If you don't give me stars, I'm going to go too. Yeah, because I'm not going to sit 1 hour and nobody's enjoying or supporting or share or commenting. No, that's not the way it's going to work this time. If you are enjoying the conversation, you should share. If you are enjoying the conversation, I want to see your comment. I want to see your response, because when you're responding, it encourages me more to keep on elaborating on what we're talking about. Please respond and share, and tag your friends at the same time. Tag your friends. Right. So like I'm saying, if you are in a relationship in which you never had communication in the first place, after 4 or 5 years, you want to start having those conversations. You've already set up let me say, you've already set up let me say, I want to use the right word. You've already set up the mindset that things were okay from the start. And if they were okay from the start, why is it only now that you want to change? Why is it only now that you want to change the status quo of what was okay yesterday? So right there, you start finding that you start having a relationship situations, because in the first place you were not honest with yourself. You were not truthful to yourself. You were not honest with yourself. You were not truthful to yourself. And so you find out that you have a situation problem. And then you want to start blaming people. But again, there is nobody to blame, because all of this you did on your own. You were not truthful to yourself because you wanted to be in a situation or in a relationship. You decided to just go into a situationship without first questioning what you're really going into. Sometimes after some years is the time we want to start questioning. After years, after you have made the bed so comfortable, after you have made the bed so comfortable, then all of a sudden, after you have made the bed so comfortable, then all of a sudden, you want to start revisiting your step. Obviously, it's not going to work. Obviously, it's not going to work, because then it's a reverse from what you had been comfortable with. You had already been comfortable with it. So why do you think it's going to work now? It's not going to work. So again, like I said, in every situation, in every relationship, like I can normally tell you guys, the first cut is the deepest. That is number one. Number two, with any relationship that does not have God, whosoever you consider him to be, in most cases, it doesn't work. I remember I shared a video on my page, a guy who met his wife 47 years ago. He said he went into a hall. He saw this woman. He did not feel the first dance. He went home. He sat. They had the second dance. He said, "This is my wife." And since then, they've been together for 40-something years. Because they connected. They connected. But in most cases, like I'm telling you, you have to have a communication with whoever you are going to interact with. If there is no communication, there is no progress in any relationship. And if it is something that you had been comfortable with 25, 10 years ago, how on earth do you think somebody's going to let you change that? Just because you fail to communicate. You failed to say what was bothering you. You failed to come out and express yourself. Instead of you building a relationship, you were building a situationship. Because you lack communication in the first place. So instead of building a relationship, you were busy building a situationship. And by the time you want to build a relationship, it has become too late. Because the other partner is comfortable with relationship. With situationship, not relationship. In which, in most cases, there was not even love. It was infatuation. I had a fan who called me the other day, and we were having a conversation, and she said, "Kasana Kitchen, My husband, when we just met, he used to do this, he used to do that, he used to do that, he used to do that, he used to do that. So I asked him a question. I said, when did he stop? He said, I was not noticing it, but something happened that I started observing. I'm like, wow. Do you know that was the same thing that happened to me when I was in my home, when I was married to my late husband? I thought marriage, a relationship was something that you do not need to nurture. Yeah. I thought a relationship is something that you do not need to nurture. I thought that when you're in a relationship, you're just in a relationship. You just listen to what Mr. Ray, how are you doing? You just listen. You do not nurture it. No, that was one of the my experiences I've learned. Even though it seems so funny for me to, people, I'm controversial, right? Like I just said, even though you have to nurture a relationship, you have to have your boundaries to keep the relationship going. Just like I said, you have to have your boundaries. If you do not have your boundaries, your relationship will not grow. And if it does grow, it will be interrupted, because by the time you want to take corrective measures in which somebody is already comfortable with whatsoever situation they are in, it's going to be a very hard thing to do. It is going to be hard for them to correct it. So in most cases, relationships do scatter because of the first cause, in which conversation was lacking. We fail to ask questions. We fail to ask questions. Just like I can tell some people, even some of you guys, I swear God, even your child, ask what's your child's favorite color. Some of you don't even know your children's favorite color. No, some of you don't know. Some of you don't even know what your partner's like. Especially some of us in this diaspora, it is let me go to work and come. Some of them don't even cook for their husband. When they have children, they're in the masses of daycare. But like I said, in